just give us just a couple travel hacks
Ooh.
that could be good. I mean, obviously, one that I've now taken is taking a really great bottle with me, a safe bottle with me for water, for coffee, for all of that. What else are a couple of them?
Yeah, yeah. So, stainless steel bottles kind of like this. One of the things I learned the hard way is that when you go to the security and it's filled with liquid, they will actually take your bottle unless you empty it before you go through security. So that can be pricey. And I learned that
Mhm.
when I was in a rush and I couldn't run back to empty it. But here's some of the hacks that I like to think about. So, for instance, there's bottles that are made with stainless steel that are 3 gallons. So, for instance, traveling to tournaments like we just did with my kids, or any number of card trips you take, fill it up at home where you have the greatest amount of control over your water, your quality, right? If you have a system at home, RO filters are 275. You can get them under your sink, on top of your counter. Plumbers are cheap. It's honestly something that I recommend is one of the highest yields thing you can do, because then you're filling up at home to take it with you with glass, stainless steel, or even a big container. When you're traveling in the airport, and I actually, take videos of this all the time, left your bottle at home and you need plastic bottles to drink water and you can't find any in glass. Look at the word ingredients on these plastic water bottles, because no one thinks that there's an ingredients label, but it tells you how that water was cleaned before it was put into that package. So when it says distilled versus, say cleaned by reverse osmosis, I choose reverse osmosis. It's not necessarily going to cut down on your microplastics, but it certainly will cut down on some of the water quality issues that where the source was. When I travel, I use my container for hot tea in the morning or coffee in the hotels. I often will bring water from, a CVS or Walgreens or Whole Foods, anywhere I can get my local hands-on better choices of water. I will usually buy it and bring it to my hotel room. Um,
Glass or plastic?
well, I look for glass always, but that's like, endangered species. In
I
fact,
know.
I take videos at restaurants where they still serve glass, and I'm, like, crying, like, I'm in tears at the restaurant because I can't believe they've actually been able to do that. So, I think we have to just, manage our expectations. Don't jump off the ledge here when it comes to having a particularly dirty couple of days, weeks, or whatever, that there's always a chance to do better. We can always right the wrong by just doing better. And in fact, it certainly plays out when it comes to blood and urine testing when this is done. We can see that when we change behaviors, the studies show organic foods, less plastics. The studies show that behavior changes matter, product choices matter. And then that subsequently is going to change your risk for diseases, especially in my world, immune disorders. But really all diseases are really interconnected with the immune system. So, you change your destiny when you change your choices and you change your lifestyle, for sure, when it comes to health.